Hi everyone, and here we are, 2018 Record Store Day, that day all year that record collectors, music fans kind of wait for. And we always hope that there's going to be something released on this day that we're really excited about. Some of you probably know by now that I kind of staged a little playful ruse. Some of you bought into it, some of you didn't, where I went to the record store overnight, and supposedly me and Ed of the King's Court were gonna wait for like 16 hours or something like that. And no, I confess, it was a late April Fool's joke, but it's still April, right? And looking forward to today. So we did not wait at the record store overnight. We have not waited at the record store at all. We kind of got together and set up a little gimmick, and then we did it during the day, and then we decided to drive by later at night when it was dark, just for 5 or 10 minutes, just to make it look official. So away we go. As you can see, it's an amazingly sunny day this morning. Very nice. Compared to last year, this is really the way I like it. Last year was all rainy and gloomy and gray, and it wasn't the best of record store days. And although this year there's probably the least amount of releases that I've wanted since the beginning that I've been doing this, still I'm excited about being a morning person and getting up in the morning and up and at 'em, that kind of thing. And I like the celebratory community feeling of record store days, so that's nice. And it's always a plus to the day when the weather's really cooperating. I expect to meet Ed of the King's Court channel, and he's going to be there early. Both of us are early birds. We did not wait overnight, as I said. No way would either of us be caught dead. Are you kidding? In fact, there's never a line here, really. Only a few people in the morning. There's no need to wait overnight. It was just having a little fun. And as I pull around here to the record store, just like I told you, there is nobody in front of the record store yet. The record store, it's empty. Nobody there. No need to wait overnight. And heading over to the store. Ed's not here yet. I think I saw one guy here pull up. I think we're going to have one guy on the line ahead. Brought a banana for breakfast. How you doing there? Hey, Don wheeled up here.
I'm not waiting here.
Yeah. I can't hear what you're saying with the traffic. What?
You don't want me here anyway today, so I know that.
Of course we want you here. Part of record store day.
No, you don't want me.
Are you going to get anything today?
I don't know.
We don't have any cheesecake albums, no Marilyn Monroe.
It's so irritating.
No, well.
Good morning.
We got,
What's the order?
well, the order is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
But, you know.
I gotta take a straight because I gotta go get front.
All right, Don.
You don't want me there anyway.
This is not all about you now. Ed's here. So, Ed, now it can be told. It was a ruse.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
I slept very well in my bed last night.
There is no way in hell I'm going to come here and wait overnight for a place that nobody lines up until the next morning.
Nope.
And especially when there's nothing that I'm really hot for this year. Even the Elvis thing is okay. I'm not really, I'm going to get it, but.
Yeah, no. It's done, man. It's a done deal.
People start to line up here 7:30, 8 o'clock. That's when they start.
He reminds me of Professor Erwin Corey.
Professor Erwin Corey, huh?
Yeah, he does. I think I went to high school with him, I think.
Oh, boy. Making us wait out here? Come on, guys.
Maybe. You can't come in today.
I told you that, didn't I?
It's a retail day.
He wants you to hold something for him.
What?
What did you want?
Just do one thing.
what?
Hold the Claudine Auger album for me. Double
Claudine Longet?
one. Yeah, the one with the double clear with her breast hanging out like that.
What? It's
Yeah,
a
that
record
is
store
big.
day?
Huh?
That's record store day?
No, it's a regular record album. Regular record
You
album.
couldn't buy it yesterday?
I don't have the money right now. Right now, I'm going down to Merrick Road and try to bottom mechanic and shit. Didn't have any money today. I'm a bastard.
Joe, you want me to come in early? I'll run security for you.
Hell no.
Oh well.
You're getting in early.
Remember the old days I used to come in early?
Early? You did security 1 year and you sucked.
I think you might have a problem, Ed.
What's the matter?
Well, these two gentlemen said they want Elvis King in the Ring,
Okay.
and I want Elvis King in the Ring, and he's
Right.
only got 3 copies.
Well,
See what I mean? You couldn't come here at 7:30.
see what happens. See what happens.
You don't have Frank Wilson?
No, you bastard.
You don't have Arcade Fire? Oh, I'm going
Who's the
home.
first 4 going in? Me. Who's 1? Me. Who's 2?
Technically me.
Who's
I'm 2. He's 3.
Who's 4?
Ed's 4.
Okay. So I'll probably let 4 in, but not yet.
Doesn't matter what order we go in. You can go in ahead of me. It doesn't matter.
Okay. That's a small line. I'm happy.
But there's a way of doing it. You can record. You could record at 45 and also.
Okay, first 2.
First 4. Oh, donation.
$5 donation.
Donation. There you go.
Thank you.
Grab one.
Can you grab one for me over there?
There's only 3, so I think we made out all right. Everybody get them. Get them.
Got it. Thank you.
Pink Floyd.
Even with 3 guys, the frenzy's like unbelievable. Let's do it. Okay. $30 for Beatles, to Bond, George Martin, Elvis, King in the Ring.
Did you get the van in for Van Morrison?
Here they come. And the frenzy continues. 5 people, and it's still kind of crowded. Still kind of insane. That's right, folks. Record store day. Everybody wants their stuff. I went into the Overstock over here, folks, and I found a really low number. Look at this, number 59.
What?
My last copy was 3013. And there are a couple of more record stores I think maybe I'll go to, just check out what's happening. They're probably going to be insane, but I'll do that. I wanted to get Bobby Gentry live at the BBC, but unfortunately my store had only 2 copies, and both of them arrived with bent corners from the bad packaging. So hopefully I can get that at one of these other stores. Okay, right around the corner here is the next record store, and I expect this to be a long line. So if I'm going to stay here, it's going to be a long wait. Quite a line here. Okay, I see Tom's Vinyl Shack over there. There he is. Check out Tom's channel. Tom's Vinyl Shack. There he is with the glasses. Very cool. Okay, I didn't feel like waiting on that line, so I'm over here now, and this is a record store that doesn't have any line. I'm surprised. I thought for sure this was going to be really around the block at this hour, but it must have opened up really early. Let's see now, what you going to... Oh, would you be able to steer me in the direction of something, maybe? Sure. A Bobby Gentry, maybe? BBC? God, I think they would be gone. Okay, thanks. Well, the album I wanted is gone. Didn't even think anybody wanted Bobby Gentry, but it's gone. Well, Bobby Gentry sold out of this store, but I got the Clapton Complete Collection for only $50, which is a good deal for this So I think I'll pick this up, so it's not a total loss. Okay, well, I've just been to the other two stores. Neither one of them had Bobby Gentry live at the BBC. They both said that they were already sold out. One guy said, if I knew how popular Bobby Gentry would have been, I would have ordered 20 copies. Who knew? I didn't know either. I love this rushing around on record store day. So now it's a hustle back to the first record store that I went to, my store, to see if the 2 copies that have the crushed corners are still there. Well, I would say that this record store day was very satisfactory, a lot better than last year's, at least as far as the weather is concerned. Beautiful sunshine. The weather was really like the first spring-like day. It got really nice as the day went on. And I also met some nice people. We got to talking about music, movies, TV shows, all kinds of things. One of the people that I met, named Robert, actually was surprised to find out that this particular store, which is fairly close to his house, was a store that he's seen in my videos for so long. And he didn't know that I was pretty close to him. And we had a really long and nice talk. I want to show you what I picked up on record store day. This was something I just happened to get that was in the shop. It's not a record store day item or anything, but this is a really cool shirt. I still miss John Lennon, Charlie Brown, and I just had to pick this up. I really thought it was a really cool shirt. So I got that. Now we're going to go for the record store day items. You know, I wasn't sure really what I was going to get this year. There was nothing really that knocked me out really, really heavily. There was nothing by the Beatles, or, you know, nothing by Joan Jett or anything like that. Those are the 2 biggies. But I also love Elvis Presley, and I was happy to get this. Elvis Presley, The King in the Ring. This is a June 1968 sit-down session that he had on the 68 comeback. And this might be considered the first of the unplugged performances, you know, or one of them. Okay, and what really special about this is they had said that there were, I heard from Ed of the King's Court, only 3,000 of these being pressed. But we saw some copies there that were over 3,000. In fact, the first one that I picked out was number 3013, and I was all set to buy that. When I looked around a little harder and I found out we had one here that was number 59. You know, a lot of times you want to get as low a number as you can. I mean, it's not crucial, it's not imperative, but if you're going in the number game, you know, playing the numbers game, you might as well try to get an early one. Then when I went to one of the other stores that was hosting Record Store Day, I had something there that I spotted that I wasn't sure I was going to get this because this was averaging around $60, and I thought $60 was a little too pricey. But I found it at this store for $50, and I picked it up. Clapton, complete Clapton, 36 of his greatest songs. I'm going to be opening all this stuff, by the way, in my vinyl finds of all kinds video. I'm going to unseal this stuff then, and we'll look at it more completely. It's funny that this came along at the time that it did, because I was just recently wondering what Eric Clapton collection on vinyl I could get that would kind of cover as much of his expansive career as I could. And what a coincidence that this just happened to come out for Record Store Day on vinyl. Now, the final item that I got here was Bobby Gentry live at the BBC. And what I really am happy to report about this is, as you probably saw in the video, my record store got 2 copies of this in. Both record store copies came with bad shipping, so that the corners got bent over on both copies. So I wasn't going to buy this from my usual record store, so I go zooming around to 2 other record stores, and both of the other record stores told me they were sold out. So what do? I turn around and I hightail it back to my first record store and say, okay, I'll settle for a bent copy then. A bent cornered copy is better than none. And when I get there, they have an extra copy that I didn't know about before, and there's no bends or dings on it. So it worked out really good. I got really lucky here. And again, as I say, I'm going to open this up, check it out, when I do my next vinyl finds of all kinds. So all in all, good record store day, good company, good weather. And it's not over yet, because right now it's only about, as I make this video, about 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm supposed to get together with my nephew Alex tonight, 7:00 p.m. to have dinner and go to a record store late at night, and maybe there'll be something else as an amendum to this. Amendum or addendum? Addendum. Amendum. Addendum. Addendum. I'm out of here, folks. Happy Record Store Day.